Cal Poly and the rest of the CSU campuses will be mostly virtual for the fall semester. It's a move the CSU chancellor says is necessary for the health and safety of students and staff. KSBY's Melissa Newman is live in San Luis Obispo with concerns some students have expressed. Melissa?
Karina, Cal Poly's campus may continue to stay pretty empty as today the CSU chancellor announced that hands-on labs will be pretty limited in the fall semester, leaving some students wondering what that means for learn by doing.
So this is me working at my desk. I've got my laptop here and my...
For some students at Cal Poly, they say switching to virtual learning hasn't been the easiest transition for either faculty or students.
Starting virtual classes online is very difficult just because as a student you're forced to learn more on your own rather than collaborate with students and learning from lectures that you can proactively interact with.
There's some professors that are really good with technology, and so it's been a pretty seamless transition, and there are others that are maybe not so good with computers and Zoom and technology and that sort of thing. And so it's been sort of a rougher transition.
With the status of what classes or labs will be held in person up in the air, some students say there's some apprehension about a fully virtual fall semester, while others remain positive.
This quarter has been short on time with the amount of weeks that we're given. If it's going to be any indication like that in the future, it's going to be pretty scary because seeing how the quarter system is already really fast, now that things are virtual and it leaves human attention away from what it takes to really complete a task in a certain amount of time.
I actually feel like it'll be smoother than this quarter simply because the faculty will have an entire 2.5, 3 months to prepare versus for this quarter they only had 2 weeks, so it was really rushed for them, and they had to scramble to get things together.
Chancellor Timothy White said in a statement Tuesday, this planning approach is necessary because a course that might begin in a face-to-face modality would likely have to be switched to a virtual format during the term if a serious second wave of the pandemic occurs as forecast. If learning continues to be mostly virtual, students we spoke to say the university should consider charging less for classes. Engineering student Edward Cerna says his parents are now out of work because of the pandemic, and he's balancing school and working to help support them.
It's a lot, and I'm not the only one. So it's something that the CSU system needs to take in seriously because students are suffering in many ways that they probably can't think about.
In a tweet posted this afternoon, President Jeffrey Armstrong says he'll be making an announcement either tonight or tomorrow morning in regards to what the changes will look like here at Cal Poly. Reporting live in San Luis Obispo, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
Melissa, thank you. Earlier this month, the university announced its summer courses would be held virtually and at a lower price. President Armstrong says the pandemic will affect Cal Poly's budget during the next 2 to 3 years.